Hey yo, what's up? We're playing more Dark Souls.
B is stored in the balls.
Indeed.
All right. Well, thanks for watching stream. Remember to like and subscribe, and that was our stream for the day. Bye. Good night, everyone.
Yeah, we're gonna dingle around in Blight Town a little more. And
Doesn't get me.
inevitably get poisoned.
We're not gonna be able to top that.
Well, I'm not a top anyway, so that would be hard.
All right. What are we doing today?
Well, right now we're just kind of dicking around in the base of Blight Town.
My favorite place in Dark Souls, Blight Town.
Yes. Because there's some items down here that I'm gonna want.
We've got some disgusting spiders.
Indeed.
They must have had very high hopes for this area, because they to call it Blight Town.
Well, people ended up hating it.
I've,
Largely because the frame rate was so bad on the original release.
But I mean, in the world of the game, in the lore, like they formed this little community, and then they were like, we shall call it Blight Town.
Well, maybe it became known as that after it literally went to shit.
You think it was like called Happy Fun Place before?
Yeah.
And then
that's exactly what it was
so
called,
bad.
actually. You should watch more
so
Hawkshaw.
That they were like, we're gonna, it used to be called like fucking, it used to be called like fucking New Jersey or something, and then they were like, no, we're gonna call you Blight Town now. Because we submitted the documentation to officially change the name of the town because it sucks so hard. Yeah, it just used to be called like Patterson or something.
I'm just running around killing leeches, having a grand old time with my life.
Oh, good.
With my oversized scythe. It's a pretty great scythe, though.
Just spiders and leeches. Like, this is like... Why would anybody even want to...
it killed me.
It's like the worst place.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, you still haven't changed that mod.
I'm too lazy to do that on this computer, man.
Is there a way to mod it so that instead of Blight Town, it's called, like, Obama Town?
Yeah. I mean, if you like, find the font that they use in this game, you can do basically whatever.
I feel like we could do a run where we renamed all the towns after Obama. And it says, thanks, Obama. And we just find every possible way to insert Obama into... Like, we just take the joke even further.
Like, what would something be? Romney?
No, just Obama. Everywhere's named after Obama.
Okay.
We just find a new pun every time. It might be a fun challenge, because I'm sure that there are some that are easier than others.
Alright, let's be smart and use our shield. It's okay if I have to use 2 attacks to kill them.
We're being smart?
Well, wait, I can be smarter.
We run a high intelligence, low energy type of thing when we do Dark Souls.
I wouldn't quite go that far. Nothing on this channel is high intelligence.
Aye.
Aye.
Yeah, when's the boss fight where we fight the buck cherry guy?
Sooner than you would imagine, later than you would like.
You know, I revisited our Bang Ability tier list video.
Uh-huh.
And I forgot that, the guy from Buckcherry actually left a comment where he was just like, big fucking tits!
Yeah, he did. It's right there. You can see it.
And
I wouldn't lie
else.
on the internet.
I wonder if he saw the spider lady and that's just he lost all control over his reflexes.
I mean, he do like tit fucking.
Great. Good for him.
As he said in that Catatonic Youths compilation. Well, what did that hit?
There's just gonna be a pile of leeches leading up to where we are.
Was this what you wanted?
All the
Was
leeches
this
are
what you
dead.
had in mind?
We just eliminated the leech population from this ecosystem. Though, to be fair, you know, I'm sure if the leeches just left us alone, we wouldn't kill them. You would think that these creatures would, at some point, have learned not to fight humans because they have wizard powers.
Well, not every human has wizard powers. I'm
Oh,
special. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. I got a
Do you think
server.
that's you guys?
Let me equip that weapon because it looks kind of goofy and
It's
ridiculous.
just evolution at work, I guess. This is you introduce a new species and it eliminates the old species.
Never mind. That's not the goofy, ridiculous one I was thinking of.
Oh, we missed a couple.
Well, I wanted to go over this way. Because past
What
this
is it?
big old tree root here.
Is
What's
the
that?
like gold on their skin? Is that like scales, or do they have some sort of like poison in their skin that makes them look so
It looks
So,
like they have like segmented bodies.
yeah,
Kind of like worms.
they're like gilted or something.
Yeah, I don't know why they're so shiny. Maybe because they're just writhing around in the poison all the time, like the poison swamp all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It makes their skin all slick.
Well, you know, in our world, the real world, you know, when a reptile or something or an amphibian has colorful skin, it usually is an indicator that there's poison in their skin and that you shouldn't eat them. You know, like a poison dart frog or a snake or something like that.
That could be
So I
an
didn't know.
intentional design choice. I don't know.
Or maybe they just thought it'd be cool if they looked gold. That's also possible. But it's Dark Souls. Somebody has to have written lore
It
about
has
it.
to have been intentional. It's
Even if-
impossible for anything to be a coincidence, right?
Well, I mean, like, even if it's like unofficial lore, I'm sure somebody's like, their skin is gold because of the curse that makes them gold.
I think I want to save my souls for right now. Well, what's my intelligence at? 31. I want to get that up to 40, and I also want to give
we
one
are a
achievement
low
slot.
intelligence, high energy type of stream. Remember, we want to keep our intellect at Josh Todd levels.
Why? Why do we
don't
want to be like him?
We just get a bunch of weird tattoos on our neck and face and tits and ass.
And we'll go, hi.
And we'll go, well, we already do that.
Yeah. But we'll also learn the rest of the lyrics for that song.
No. I will just end our friendship if that happens.
The only parts that I know following that are, you're a crazy bitch, but you fuck so good, I'm on top of it. When I dream, I'm doing you all night. That's all I know.
I don't even know what that means. That's just filth. He's just saying things that sound dirty.
And also, like, later in the song when he goes, you're crazy, but I love the way you fuck me. Poetry.
Do you think he just maybe got high and wrote things down and didn't...
Oh, absolutely.
Whether it made any sense.
This was a high energy, low IQ writing session.
You think it's popsicle that's what happened?
Therefore, it's possible.
How did you even manage to memorize that without blood shooting out of your nose?
What can I say with the places I used to work at?
I mean, if I tried to actually commit any of their lyrics to memory, I
I,
feel
I
like I
didn't
would have a
try to
brain
commit that
aneurysm.
to memory. It just
That
happened
is,
from hearing that song more
you
than
know what? Good,
once.
good point. There are many songs that play on the radio at work that I really wish I did not know the lyrics to. But
See,
like, you
I'm not
listen
the
to it
only
enough times.
one. I'm like Aaron Lewis.
Yeah,
That I
no,
only know of because of Todd.
I. Although I think the music that plays at my work is generally fine. There's some. They play a lot of, weirdly, they play a lot of Little Dragon.
Oh, really?
For some reason, the station they play, um, there's like 3 or 4 Little Dragon songs in the rotation.
I like them, but I've never really listened to them.
I mean, I'm not complaining. I just don't know how it ended up in the rotation. It's just like a pop mix. It's
Oh
like,
god, I got toxicked.
They do also
It's
play
Britney, bitch.
a distressing amount of Lenny Kravitz.
Oh. Are you gonna go his way?
I don't think they play that song.
Oh. Yeah, because that's like one of his most listenable songs.
Mercifully, they don't play the American Woman.
Oh, damn. But they do
None
play
of the,
Fly
like,
Away.
No. They like, honestly, none of the songs they play are like. I mean, they're whatever.
Whoa! Did he just jump out of the map?
Nice.
Did you see that?
I did see that. That was very weird. Honestly, if Lenny Kravitz was, as a personality, wasn't so funny between the two of us, I probably wouldn't care that his music, because the songs
Really,
they play
the funniest thing about his personality is that goddamn dick slip.
When his ding dong
his
came
cock
out.
fell out of his pants. Just the
Like,
face
it's
that
less-
he's making is so hilarious.
What? My dick?
Well, he's just like so into the performance. It's like his mouth is hanging open. He's got those stupid ass sunglasses on.
What if he pogged?
Oh my god.
What if he pogged while his hog was out?
He's close. That's the thing.
He hogged. But yeah, it's less that I'm like, like annoyed by the music, and more that it's like Lenny Kravitz music is not really what I would consider appropriate for for like the general public. He does
Why is
sing a lot
that?
about fucking,
Okay.
but whatever. Sometimes there is the opposite of like.
Sometimes he sings about flying and eating the sun.
Well, no, like you were talking about the buck cherry thing. Sometimes, like I'll listen to a song enough times that I kind of take for granted the first several times I hear it. Like, I take it for granted, but then when I hear it like after repeated times, once I finally listen to it, I'm like, oh, this actually is kind of good. Like, are you familiar with Father John Misty at all?
No.
You know who he is, or have you
I've heard
of
the
him?
name, but that's all I really know.
There's a Father John Misty song called Mr. Tillman that plays on the radio at work. And, like, I probably heard it a million times at work, but I just kind of tuned it out because I was usually doing other stuff or not trying to listen to the music. But, like, one day I was just, like, nothing was going on and I was listening to it. And then I realized as I was listening to the lyrics that the lyrics are fucking funny. That it's, like, a funny song. Because the premise behind the song is it's like the narrator of the song who's speaking the lyrics is like a guy who works at a hotel. He's like the hotel manager, and the Mr. Tillman is like causing all these disruptions. Like he's like filming people in the lobby, and he's like burning his mattress, and like he's like doing all this crazy shit. But the manager, because he's a professional, is trying to be like, Mr. Tillman, can you please stop picking out your cock, stop kissing on the like he doesn't say it, but that's
Right.
the tone. And I was like, oh, this is actually really funny. And then I like looked into it, and apparently Father John Misty's real last name is Tillman, so it's implied that it's him that's doing all the shit. That's like really funny. I was like, oh, this is actually really good.
That was basically what happened with me in A B C D E F U by Gail. I realized that song is actually genius.
I'm dropping the call. I thought you were about to say that with Buck Cherry. And I was going to sarcastically agree with you, but fuck you. I'm not doing that with that one. You're on your own. No, fuck you. No. You had the opportunity to do Josh Todd, and you chose not to. You chose to do A, B, C, D, E, F, U.
You're telling me that song isn't a masterpiece?
That's like fucking Ronnie Radke level annoying.
No, that's okay. That is,
yes,
it is not that annoying.
Yes,
it's
it
just
is.
stupid and bad.
Yes, it is. Like, I don't know the person who made it. They're probably not as bad a person as Ronnie Radke.
Gail in all caps.
But that song is Ronnie Radke levels of annoying.
Like, I'd say that, like, Cinderella Snapped is Ronnie Radke levels of annoying. Okay, game, I'll indulge you. Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Oh, it's a dragon.
Oh, he just one-shot the shit out of me.
He got you. Ha! Cool.
Anyway.
You should title the next stream A, B, C, D, E, F, U, except the B is the emoji B.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be that stupid.
Why not?
Because that has nothing to do with Dark Souls.
Look, I'm just saying, if you make the title bad enough, then you have a better chance that no one will watch the stream. Which is what we want, right?
I mean, I'm not specifically looking for people to not watch it. I'm just not specifically looking for people to watch it.
Whatever.
Like, that's just goofy.
Whatever.
You're just being a goober right now.
Little bit, yeah.
Being a bit of a goofball.
You're the one that brought up A, B, C, D, E, F, U. So this.
I'm just always thinking about that song.
Oh, that's depressing.
It's my life. Like the
It's
Billy
still
Joel
depressing.
song.
Can we talk about anything else?
Let's talk about
Can we talk about the economy? Can we talk about like, you know, vertebra? Can we talk about literally anything else?
vertebra?
I don't know. I was trying to think, like, what's like what is like topic? What are topics of conversation that could lead to absolutely nothing interesting? I'd rather do that. Did you know that there are this many bones in your spine?
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's not, actually.
We're talking about not talk about. Let's not talk about sex, or let's not talk about you and me.
Either one of those.
Okay, we'll talk about someone else then.
Let's talk about
Whose birthday is it today? We'll find a person.
some loser.
How funny is it going to be if?
Oh yeah, I can easily just kill him from here.
How funny is it going to be if it is Josh Todd's birthday?
Oh my god, I would kill everybody.
You had to stop yourself before you said something that would get.
Yeah, YouTube wouldn't have been happy with me for that one. It's probably still not going to be happy with me for that, but whatever.
Alright, whose fucking birthday is it today? A bunch of French people.
I don't care about French people.
Whenever I'm on this day,
They all
it's
smell
always,
like
the
cheese.
The first like 20,000 people are all French because they hadn't invented fucking birthdays yet in other countries apparently.
I guess. Okay, well, I killed the undead dragon. It was a very, epic fight.
How can you kill someone that's already dead?
It was undead, dummy.
Oh, so you undeaded him.
You're like Kyoya, you're a dummy.
Oh, hell yeah. It's Ayn Rand's birthday.
Oh god, no.
Yeah.
Is this Drake going to tell us about fucking... What was her philosophy or whatever?
Objectivism.
Yeah, that's it. Some goofy fucking bullshit.
At least she inspired a Rush album.
True. Oh, I got him. You can't defeat me.
Let's see here. Oh shit, it's Graham Nash's birthday from Stills Crosby and or Crosby, Stills and Nash. You got anything interesting to say about Graham Nash?
I'm sure he's a wonderful person. I don't fucking know. I don't remember what Todd said about him in that review, so...
He said he was British. I remember that.
Oh, okay.
So that doesn't bode well. Oh, that lady from the Barefoot Contessa that's always hammered.
Oh, Christ.
It's her birthday.
Well, that's, marvelous.
We're working with some great material here. I'm glad
we're back here in Darkroot Basin. This is where we fought a Black Knight.
Darker
the,
old
shield that we're using now.
Obama-sman. The bass player for the Stone Temple Pilots was born today. Robert DeLeo. That's a music guy.
Robert
We
DeMee?
talk about music. Robert De... Yeah, you.
Wow.
Who else? I'm in the 70s. Come on, there's gotta be fucking... Oh, it's Shakira's birthday.
Oh, shit. I don't like Shakira.
Her hips don't lie. That's a lyric from one of her songs, right?
Yes.
I don't
I've
know.
never been a fan of Shakira. All of her songs that I've heard are kind of doo-doo.
Didn't she do a song with Pitbull?
Did she? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't listen to Shakira, man.
Well, that's all I got, because I'm all the way at the end, and nobody else that I think you'd even know is even in here. So, no one who was born today was any good. So that sucks. Can't do anything with
Everyone
this.
who was born today is an asshole.
Who died today? Let's try that. Let's see if anybody interesting died on... what is today? February 2nd? I don't even... Let's see. Let's see.
He whiffed.
But did he nay-nay?
Said whiff, you fucking imbecile. you goddamn cretin. How dare you intentionally misinterpret my words like that, you piece of human garbage.
Hey, Sid Vicious died today, so that's cool.
He died, that's cool.
I don't know.
I mean, we don't know if he killed Nancy. I mean, we don't know if it's cool that he died or not.
I don't know.
Oh god, camera, work with me.
That's all I got here. What a fucking waste of time. This is the worst content we've ever put. Why is that guy blue? I just started looking at the stream again.
Good job. You're doing a wonderful job of paying attention to the video
All right,
game.
well, how about you give me a sense of direction here? What's the objective? What are we doing? What's going on?
Well, you see this thing. We're gonna kill it.
Why is there a boat here? So he's just shooting into the tentacles and coming out of the ocean.
It's a Hydra, you dummy.
That seems like a bad idea. I think we should leave. This world is not good. Like, there's leeches everywhere, there's a Hydra, everything's just trying to kill you. It's really bad.
I think you're really bad.
At least I'm not trying to kill you.
As far
And
as I
have
know.
I have good reason to, and I don't.
What do you mean you have good reason to kill me?
Because you brought up A, B, C, D, E, F, U.
I don't think that's good reason to kill somebody.
Unprovoked. It's not like I was holding a gun at
Your
head.
existence provokes me. Fuck you.
It's not like, you know, I used a racial slur. You just, for no
Your
reason...
existence is a racial slur.
I'm not sure I understand that, but whatever.
I'm not sure I understand you.
I think you're just being blindly confrontational right now.
I think you're blindly confrontational.
I think you're trying to make this into content. No, it's not. This is not
I
content.
think you're trying to make content and it's not working. How about that, bitch boy?
You're dead. Yes, that's exactly what's happening right now. Correct. I am trying to make content, and it's not working.
How about you just be
Fuck
better?
you, asshole. Fuck you.
How about you just be better? How about that?
When are we gonna fight Ornstein and Smoke?
When are you gonna make good content?
Can something good happen? I thought this was the good Dark Souls game.
I thought you were good. Apparently, I
No!
forgot you were a piece of shit.
No, you didn't. You didn't forget.
Yeah, I knew that.
Just like 5 seconds ago, we're talking about what a piece of shit I am. You can't even keep track of your dumbass shit.
You can't even keep track of your ass. You have ass and hole, and you don't even know which is which.
What are you talking about?
I have no fucking idea. But
What is
you
this?
have ass and hole is one of my favorite new sayings
Alright,
now.
I actually am kind of like, why are we trying to kill this Hydra? It seems like a bad idea. That
Well, I killed it, so good idea
Okay.
if I ever heard of one.
I guess it actually didn't seem like it was that hard. All you did was like shoot laser beams at him.
Told you, sorcery builds are pretty good in this game.
Well, this is kind of a cool area. We got a waterfall.
And a ladder.
What was this area called again?
This is Dark Earth Basin.
I gotta try and come up with an Obama version of that. Darker Basin. That's... Baraka Basin.
That's terrible.
Alright, will you come up with one?
I'm not the one who's trying to come up with Obama jokes.
Because
Anyway,
there's
I'm
not
just
really a
gonna
way to
reload the
put
game
Obama
here.
in there. So I was like, Dark, Barack, can I do something with that? Barack Basin? Barack Who Basin Obama.
I don't think it's gonna work.
What's this guy's deal?
He gold. He's like the Blue Boys except gold.
I don't remember any of these characters from your previous playthroughs. Have we just never done this before?
Maybe. I mean, I've certainly done this before, but maybe not with you around. I don't know. Because this is necessary to access the DLC, believe it or not.
No, really.
It's a strange process.
Oh. That's a cool trick. I was just
Kinda
about
got
to say, I don't I don't feel like this guy's got a lot going for him. He's got no eyes,
He's
no
got some
hands.
cheeks, though.
He's got some sort of growth coming out of his spine. But he does do that. He did do that thing.
Anyway, this lady came out of him.
Oh.
So, it is thou who rescueth me. Most
Yeah.
I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine. I cannot stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My hope,
Sure.
Ulasil.
Somebody turned up the boss DD6 on her voice.
My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee.
Well, you should not give any of us profound knowledge. We will not utilize it.
Hell yeah, I want profound knowledge.
This is a low IQ, high energy stream.
Then I shout, engrave my signature. Thou art in need.
Yeah, sign my boobs.
Signature.
I think I keep flipping it around. I think he says high energy, low intelligence.
High energy,
I keep
low
saying-
IQ.
Yes, that's what he says. I keep doing it the opposite way. I keep saying low IQ, high energy, but it's the opposite.
Look at how
Just
nice
the
this area
spin back.
looks, dude. Like all these, like, just little particles in the background.
Yes, this is a very good looking game.
When I grow up, I want to be just like Buck Cherry Guy.
Oh, come on. We were just about to start talking about how much we
I was just thinking
Appreciate
about his
the environment in this
stupid
game,
on-stage shit again, and
how
it
cool
cracked
it
me
looks,
up.
how good it looks, and then you were like, let's bring up Buck Cherry again.
Look at that reflection,
only-
dude.
Done that 6 times. Yeah, it looks great. How do you want to segue that into Buck Cherry this time? Look at that skybox. Good shit.
Anyway, let's summon Dusk. Hi, Dusk.
Gust?
Jesus fucking Christ, go home.
It is an honor to see thee again.
You're not allowed. Today, you're not allowed to say that.
You don't belong in
8
here.
You have made 8 worse jokes. And we are like 20 minutes into the fucking stream. So
Why
I don't
is
wanna
repair so expensive?
hear-
Why
Oh,
is
well,
that like
tariff,
one of the
huh?
most? Why is that like the most expensive spell she sells?
Thanks, Trump.
I'm gonna buy this because I think it's sometimes useful. I don't remember when.
That's right. This stream is in 2025, motherfuckers.
Jesus, don't remind me. We're gonna take Chameleon because I think that spell can be fun.
Listen, okay. Listen, it's been long enough. I feel like we can finally start to like all the thanks Obama jokes. I think we can start to transition them to thanks Trump jokes.
I don't know. Thanks Obama just has like a ring to it.
It does.
Oh, I'm out of Homeward Bones. I gotta take the long way back. That's okay.
I think there's potential there though.
I think they should discover a new element and call it Obamium.
Obamium.
Yes.
Obumerium.
What?
Because Obummer. You never heard anyone call him Obummer?
Yeah, that joke just didn't really track.
Are you telling me conservatives
Obamium.
don't know how to make good insults?
I'm saying you don't know how to make good jokes, bish.
You know, they Republicans have tried so many ways to make Democrat a slur. They try like
Demon Crat is the one that
Demon-
comes to mind.
demon crap, demo crap. Well, you know, they kind of tried to do a libtard sort of like, oh, they tried to like, well, maybe we can do something with liberal, but that doesn't really work either. Because
Yeah.
if you say libtard in real life, if you try that in real
Like,
life,
you just
look
sound like
a
a 4chan user.
you look insane. Like Republicans, it's easy because you can just put cunt at the end. Republic cunt, it's right there.
Or you
And
can
it's
just call
kinda-
him a dumbass.
It's
I
kind of
usually just go for that.
postmodern because you can be ironic about it. Yeah, or you can just call them cunts. You can do that too. I can call anybody a cunt.
Yeah. You actually can call people cunts. Did you know that?
I can call Josh Todd a cunt.
Did you know that that
can
man
call
likes
you a cunt.
cocaine?
Oh yeah, how did you know that?
Because he has this one song where
What,
he
you
goes, I love that cocaine. I love that cocaine.
This is the worst.
And there's
thing.
also that one concert, that one where he's obviously high on cocaine. Just the one concert. I'm sure there were none others like that.
New Londo ruins.
We're not staying here for too long.
All right, I'm giving up on the Obama thing. I can't do anything with New Londo ruins. That's impossible.
That just reminds me of, I don't know if I want to dox a person that I used to know like that. Never mind.
New Londo Obama ruins.
Hello, person.
Hmm? Well, this is unusual. You haven't lost your head. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth? Well, I shouldn't pry. I'm Ricky of Vinheim. I was once an established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it?
That's a neat little house you've got there.
Hmm?
I don't think that's a house.
Have you?
No?
Oh no. Don't worry. I've no intention of escaping.
You think you got stuck in there?
Where the thought of
It's actually a washing machine.
I must
Well, it's kind of built into a, so you know, like this, we got the stairs right there, and it's kind of an incline. Is the floor like sloped in that little cell he's in?
Doesn't look like it.
They
Unless he's
leveled
just
it out for him at
floating.
least.
So anyway, this guy is a blacksmith. I can make magic equipment. Ooh, I can make a magic longsword right now, actually. I'm actually going to do that. That's a very good idea with my build. Because magic weapons scale with intelligence, and they deal magic damage.
Goodbye then.
Oh, that would probably be good for us.
You really helped break the monotony.
Now, split... See, I'm gonna explain something rather geeky here, so give me a moment. Right now, because this weapon is upgraded with magic, see there how it has two numbers on the left, 120 for physical and 130 for magic?
Yeah.
If you have two different numbers there, that's called split damage. Split damage is always worse than dealing damage of one type, but also, like, we're just playing through this game casually. It doesn't matter.
We're casuals.
I don't care if my weapon isn't dealing the maximum damage possible.
I want to point out that above that it said there was a different sword that was called Dagger, and when I just looked very briefly, I thought it said Dogger, and I got very excited because I thought there was going to be a doggo.
Well, this game does have doggos.
Like actual doggos or like orcs that you call doggos?
Actual doggo.
Yay! Why are we
You know about the doggo.
straight? Oh, there's Sif, that's right!
Yeah. You gotta kill the doggo.
Well, I don't want to. Are there any dogs that we don't have to defeat in battle?
Kind of.
What do you mean, kind of?
Well, anyway, we got a
God.
Firekeeper soul, so I'm gonna... Oh no, I can't upgrade my Estus flask. Where's the Firekeeper? She gone. There's a corpse with all of her clothes and a black eye orb. Dead.
Thanks.
Also, Lautrec is gone.
Who's that?
He's the guy that was dressed in gold who helped out with the gaping dragon fight along with Solaire,
Cool.
who was sat right across from the Firekeeper and making ominous threats about the Firekeeper.
His wife, gonna poke her.
Did you ring the second bell? That is incredible, I must say. But now we have a new problem. It's noisy, it snores, and its breath is lethal. This is no laughing matter, I tell you.
Wow, that sounds like a real
It's
problem.
big, scary.
Oh
and
no!
pink. It's an Alaskan bullworm.
Ah, hello. Was it you who rang the bell of awakening? I am the primordial serpent, King Seeker Frant, close friend
What's
of
up,
great
Frant?
Lord Gwyn, chosen undead, who has rung the bell of awakening. I wish to elucidate your fate. Do you seek
Frampt, what is your biology underneath that hole?
He's like a Diglett.
Very well.
So he's buff
Then
Hell
I have
yeah,
news to
brother.
share.
and
Chosen
naked?
undead,
Hell yeah,
your
brother.
fate is to
Mm.
succeed the great Lord Gwyn, so that you may link the fire, cast away the dark, and undo the curse of the undead. To this end, you must visit Anor Londo. And
Do I want to undo the curse of the undead? I kind of like how miserable this game is.
It's a little cozy in its misery.
I'm pleased to see you well.
I kind of like that everybody wants to kill me and that everyone's depressed and that
So I can
there's
feed
no
him
fun
items,
on it.
including dung pies. He'll give me 200 souls for each dung pie, in fact.
Oh,
Which is cool. I can feed him a Firekeeper soul, which would be very stupid, because that would only give me 1,000 souls. Conversely, the soul of the Moonlight Butterfly and the soul of Quelaag. Those are probably worth it.
The soul of Quelaag, does it give you large breasts?
Amazing chest ahead. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else I want to make him eat right now. Ah.
Farewell, chosen undead.
I don't like how close Quelaag's name is to Quahog, the fictional town that Family Guy takes place in.
Hey, Lois.
I allow it.
I'm pleased to see you safe, as always.
Well, you know that if Family Guy ever did a Dark Souls parody, that Lois would probably be the fucking spider lady.
Oh, Jesus.
Do you think they would do that, or do you think they do Meg? Because they like the joke of like Meg's disgusting, but
I don't know. Hold on. I gotta look something up really quick. I forgot. Give me one moment. You can vamp if you would like.
vamp. Oh, well, let me think. What? I don't know. I every time I'm forced on the spot like this, I feel like I don't know what to do
Let's
other
talk,
than
okay.
to just. Oh. Okay. Well, that went well. Anyways, Family Guy.
Good job. You only didn't have something to say when I needed you to have something to say.
Hey, Lois, I'm one of the chosen undead. Isn't that freaking sweet? I'm gonna go beat up a chicken.
Peter.
Remember that time that we fought the Hydra?
The Hydra would be Meg.
Oh
And
my
all
god,
the
I
heads-
just realized our Hey
all the
Ray
heads would be-
jokes are really just more vulgar versions of Family Guy jokes.
Hey, hey, Ray!
the crossover of the century.
I'm in this picture and I don't like it. Actually, I want to kill these guys for their souls really quick.
You know, when I made the first Family Guy joke, I was like, all right, I need to tread carefully here, because I don't want this to become an actual Family Guy discussion. But I'm glad I brought it up, because now you feel worse about yourself. And that's worth it.
It's always worth it for you. I know how your brain works, and I know this is just the price I pay for being friends with you, I suppose.
You love it. Shut up.
I don't know if I would go that far.
You think it's great. You're really...
I think it's fucking
You're playing
dumb.
Dark Souls. You're playing Dark Souls. You know what you're getting into.
And you're playing games with my heart.
Life is pain. Get good.
My life is like a video game.
I could smith some mighty weapons with one of those. Why not lend it to me? Magnificent! You won't be disappointed. I can hardly wait to get started.
Oh, I straight up haven't even given him the large ember yet. Okay. Yeah, I've been watching some older Brad videos, if you haven't guessed.
Oh, really?
Yes. Specifically his, Cringe the Album and Cringe the Rap Album.
Who did the cringy rap album?
Ronnie Radke.
Oh.
That's the album where, I didn't even realize. So, you know that sound on the soundboard, the, I lost my way again! That awful singing.
I don't, but, you're about to tell me that's Ronnie Radke, I'm guessing.
Well, it's from the Ronnie Radke rap album, and this whole time I assumed it was Ronnie Radke. I actually just found out, like, yesterday, that's actually the guy from Asking Alexandria doing a guest spot.
That's great.
And Asking Alexandria is, like, they're terrible. I didn't know they were, like, I didn't know their singer was that bad, though. Oh my god.
I didn't know that they were so...
I also didn't know that he was friends with Ronald McRadcold, which is cringe.
I was gonna say, I can't believe they're so cooked that they're collaborating on his projects.
Like, that album was, or that EP or whatever it was quite a while ago, but still, like, come on, dude. This was, I'm pretty sure, after the whole prison saga. Which, let me reiterate, Ronnie Radke went to prison because he was involved in the killing of an underage person, which is not cool.
Hey, Lois.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray and Lois. You remember that time I kicked Ronnie Radke's ass? That was freaking sweet. Yeah.
It's Burp Friend. I am Ack.
That's a very pointy nest.
Well, it's a little pointier now that I have my great scythe in it.
We're going to Arkham Asylum.
We're back in the Undead Asylum. This is where we started the game and fought Big Booty Bumpin'.
You, give me warm,
Are those burbs?
soft.
Well, there's a nest here.
Burbs.
Let's drop some rubbish.
Do they like rubbish?
Let's find out. We gotta reload the game.
Reload.
Like the Metallica album.
Ah!
You, give me warm. Give me soft.
Well, they gave me a Titanite chunk, so I assume they like rubbish.
What if Tico was in this game?
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Tico needs to be in every game. Yo, if you're watching this, stop watching this video. Go look up Tico and the Man Frank Maglio, and then don't come back to this. Just keep watching that.
Just watch that. Just watch, like, the, 4 hours of him singing to, like, AC/DC or whatever.
Yeah. Because that bird is, like, a better singer than a lot of singers that I've heard.
He's a better singer than Ronnie Radke, for example.
He is. Unironically. Anyway, floor break open. Big booty bump in the sequel.
Oh my god. What?
This time he got magic spells.
He's still cheeked.
He's still cheeked. He's still beat bumping that big booty.
I was at before I came home to do this, I was at a Thai restaurant with some friends, and on the menu it said cake +1 per person. And we weren't quite sure at first, but I think what we figured was that if there was like a party and you brought a cake, they were going to charge you for bringing your own dessert in or something like that. But although my theory was, what if it's like, if you're caked up?
What if they are going to have you eat cake? Like, eat ass?
What if like what if it was like you're so caked that for each caked person, like if you have cake, you're gonna get charged for bringing your cake into the restaurant.
Maybe.
Now my question would be, why don't they want me and my cake in the restaurant? It's just gonna bring more people in if they know
too caked.
That my cake is in the store.
That's the problem. Your cake is too I don't have a word. Bodacious.
I'm like Snape.
It's just out of control.
Out of control.
Badonkadonk. I did look it up. That badonkadonk was out of control. Kava was right. Did you ever look up Snape's ass GBA?
I didn't. You posted it in the
Oh,
Discord.
yeah, I sent it to you. That's right.
I didn't have to look it up. It was brought to my doorstep by you.
I mean, was he wrong? It's out of control.
Like a cat.
Anyway, I got a
mouse.
peculiar doll for myself.
Like a cat who just killed a bird and dragged it to my front door. You brought Snape's cake to
I
my
would not
Discord.
kill a bird. Fuck you.
It was using a metaphor.
Suck
or an
my
analogy.
dick, bitch.
Something.
Fuck you. I'm sorry I went all gangster on you.
Yeah. Caked gangsters.
Baroque gangsters. Baroque gangsters.
Sleepy gangsters.
Oh, it's not even 10 o'clock. You better not be a sleepy gangsta on me.
Gangster.
Oh, hey. Who dat boy? He gave us our Estus flask.
Is
He's coming.
He a Baroque gangster?
He's a broken gangsta. He's a hollow gangsta. Yeah, I shoved your ass down your ass.
We're so good at commentary, man.
We should do, like, Let's Plays or something.
We should have a podcast.
Oh, Jesus, no. What would we have a podcast about?
Gangsters. We'd have a podcast about that video.
Just that one video.
Yeah, every episode of the podcast, we just talk about how much we like that YouTube video.
Well, have you ever heard of the Till Death Do Us Blart podcast?
No, and I'm gonna say that I don't want to know.
It's a podcast where every year they they only do one podcast a year, and every year they watch Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 and they talk about it. That's where the Blart side of the mall theory came from.
And every year they, with one more year of life experience, they always bring something new. And sometimes very emotional to the experience of watching.
And like they have, each of them has a person that they plan to replace them in the event that they die or can't continue doing the podcast anymore. So theoretically, it's going to continue forever.
Well, that's great. Yeah, maybe it could be like every episode is about us showing Gangster Party Line to some new person. We get a new guest and we're like, all right, we're gonna have you watch the video.
Just
Fine
bros it up.
45 minutes talking about that.
Oh, whoops! Yeah, I forgot the firekeeper's gone. So
we had a podcast. If we had a podcast, whatever it doesn't matter what the theme of the podcast is, as long as it revolves around us telling the same 3 jokes for 1 hour every single episode.
Yes.
It could be
those 3 jokes are Leo is gay.
This year, I guess we've decided it's Josh, Todd, and Buck Cherry.
I was going to say one of those jokes is just aye. What's the 3rd joke? It's me being queer, Buck Cherry,
Hey Ray,
and Hey Ray, / Hey Lois.
/ Hey Lois, yeah, apparently.
Because it's just the same joke.
It's not really the same joke.
But it's funny if we say it is.
Because the Hey Ray thing I think it's more the fact that, it's the fact that it's incredibly depraved, psychotic things that he's saying.
Family Guy is generally also psychotic and depraved and also somehow not funny.
Yeah, but we can't. The thing is, they actually visually show it and we just describe it.
Right. So we can actually get away with being more ridiculous.
Yes, because your imagination...
Basically what I'm saying is we are clearly funnier than Family Guy.
That's maybe true.
Which is not a high bar to clear. Oh, come on.
I mean,
There we go. What were you saying?
Oh, I don't know. So what's these guys' deal?
They're snack man.
Oh, is it those guys?
Yeah.
Oh.
Their ragdolls are fun.
I don't like them. I should send a picture of them to my mom and see what she thinks.
Oh, she would love them. Let's jump down here.
I'm not sure what it is. If because I'm not like
an inherent snake hater, but if you give a snake like opposable thumbs, I suddenly don't like them anymore.
Why?
I don't know.
That's
I
kind of
guess-
odd.
If you give them humanoid features, limbs and arms
Doesn't
and legs.
Master Viper from Kung Fu Panda have opposable thumbs?
No, she's a viper. She's a snake.
I couldn't remember if she had arms or not in that movie.
Why would she have arms? She's a snake.
I don't know. Snakes can have arms in
No,
fiction.
They're snakes! What are you talking about?
These snack men have arms.
Yeah, that's why I don't like them.
Well, maybe I don't like you.
There's something like kind of
Because you don't
know.
like Josh Todd. He's my hero.
You know, in real life, snakes are. I think that there is something kind of slightly endearing about the fact that they're just faces with noodle bodies.
Oh, I love snakes.
But if you give them like a human body, then it's just like, oh no, you're no good. I don't know. It's hard to explain. You're not cute anymore. And even some snakes, like I'm not like cobras. Get the fuck out of here. I don't fuck with cobras.
I don't know. I don't think I'd let one of these snakes touch my booty, per se, but... Oh, damn it.
Black
This
mambas,
time that.
rattlesnakes. I don't like any of them.
Like, I wouldn't let one of these snakes touch my booty, but they seem like chill guys. I'd hang out with them.
I like when snakes are friendly, good boys.
I do too. I remember one time I was, buying contraband with a friend of mine, and,
Oh my god.
our contraband person, had this snake that she brought out, and he was just hanging out in my hood. He was a big snake. He was just kind of hanging out in my hood because it was warm there. Every once in a while, he would kind of poke out his head, kind of look around, look at me, go back in the hood.
He went back to the hood?
He knew where the hood at. Yeah, absolute sweetheart of a snack. Alright, come here. I'm gonna fuck you up. Oh, I mistimed that. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him. I think it is also not helped by the fact that the snake portion is like weirdly out of proportion with the human portion. You know, like he's too necky. There's too much neck going on there.
Oh, you'd love the, the special snake man that shows up in a cutscene later on. I'll try to remember to point him out to you. Because it's something that you're not really supposed to look at, but as Illusory Wall pointed out, if you do look at it, it's really fucking goofy.
Why?
You'll see it later, maybe. If you don't, I'll show you the video eventually.
Okay.
If I remember. Try to remind me. Just remind me about the goofy Dark Souls Snake Man, and I'll probably remember.
All right. I will remind you every 5 minutes.
Maybe don't do that.
They're like, hey,
All right.
remember about the snake man. Remember, don't forget.
You're gonna be like, aye. You're a crazy
Don't forget
snake.
Don't forget about the snake.
I I love that snake man. I love that snake man.
I don't like the Snake Man. Just the snake. No Snake Man.
What about the snake sorcerer here? Got 4 arms.
No, I don't want the snakes to have arms.
Goodbye. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. Go away. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yes, good. I don't want the snake to have arms. I think maybe also like them having humanish features implies a sort of sentience. Where like, you know, obviously I've made a delineation.
Well, yeah, they're trying to kill you like everything else in this game. What do you expect?
Well, yes, but okay, I've made a distinction in the real world between good boy, nice boy snakes and murder snakes. Okay, you know, and I like the good boy snakes. And I don't like the murder snakes. But at least the murder snakes in our world, the real world, at least I can be like, okay, well, they don't know anything other than murder. Okay, that's how they, you know, it's not like it's not deviousness. Sometimes they gotta like murder so they can eat or whatever. But if it's a human snake, it suddenly is like, oh, you're like actually just a meanie. You're malicious because you're sentient in a way that
So you see my plight. Yes,
snakes in our world aren't. Like, do you know what I mean?
You're talking over Onion, bro.
Like, oh, hey.
In quite a pickle.
So he wants to get through Sen's Fortress,
Another
but this boulder trap is being a pain.
Perhaps I could try some rolling. Bah, no doubt. My head would spin.
I love Siegmeyer.
Look, all I'm saying is, if a snake has arms, that means it probably voted.
By
And
arms,
it
you
also-
mean the Nintendo Switch game?
What?
Okay, you don't know about that, never mind.
I don't, I guess. But, I'm just saying, if a snake man is a man and he has arms and a body, that means he might have opinions about black people. Okay? I don't want him. I don't want that. I don't want.
Well, I guess
my
I'm just
snakes-
gonna shove a scythe up his butthole then.
Yeah, good. Do that.
And up his wiener.
What if his wiener was another snake?
That's a bad dragon toy. I'm not even kidding.
Like you unzip his pants and there's another snake head going like, "Wah!"
Yeah, that's a bad dragon toy.
Very nice.
I don't know who thought that was a sexy idea, but
Wait, so the toy, what?
it's like a
okay,
dragon head.
Oh, I see. I see what you mean. Like the dildo is
Yeah.
shaped like a dragon.
Yeah. I don't
Is it
know who
like-
thought that was sexy, but
Is it like still kind of phallic? Like,
yes, but like of all the things, why that?
I mean, I mean, look, I know I'm not the target demographic for Bad Dragon, but none of them seem sexy to me.
Yeah, but like that one, like that just doesn't make any sense.
I'm not sure I understand why anybody would want any of them.
I guess you're just not imaginative enough.
Unless it was for a joke, like, I own one, haha, I spent $900 on this, or whatever. Like, it boggles my mind that there is enough of a market for that company to still exist.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I've never actually bought anything from them.
Well, I know, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Obviously people do, and I'm like, what are you doing with those? You can't possibly be using them.
People do.
Great. Just great.
Like I find I find videos of that not even looking for that sort of thing.
Listen, I'm not looking for it, but
No, I'm 100% serious.
Okay. Well, I
Like, if I
believe you.
was looking that sort of thing up, I would have no problem admitting it. You know who I am.
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, I used the boulder to, I didn't really show this off, but this was a solid wall here. I used the boulder to make that big old hole.
I've seen you do this part before. This area I know. This area I remember.
This is actually my favorite area in the game.
You seem quite lucid.
Is it because there's lots of Sneckmen?
I am Logan.
I just love the design of the area. I think it's super well made.
I have a bright idea. Suppose you set me free. I'm old and empty-handed.
Remember that part of Dark Souls 2 where there was lava and there was like 5 million guys with arrows?
Yeah.
That part was also well designed, right?
Yeah. There's an even better designed lava area in this game.
Oh, I can't wait for us to get to the lava part of this game.
I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
I can't wait.
Goodness. Not there yet. I should stop dreading it. Let's see. I hear.
Does Bad Dragon still make the dildo that when you put it in your butt, it like lays an egg?
I didn't know if that was ever a thing. I know they have things with like jizz tubes.
I thought that was something you told me about.
They have stuff that's like in the shape of an egg.
Well, maybe, who knows? This could have been something you told me in high school that wasn't real.
Maybe, I don't know.
But I thought I heard about that from somewhere. And I'm not about to look it up. This is not one of those things where I'm like, oh, let me take a look and see. Yeah, fuck that.
As far as I remember, that's not a thing.
Although I would be curious to know if there is a Bad Dragon wiki.
I don't think so. I don't fucking know.
If there's not,
I want to find like the descriptions that they used to have with all of their toys, because they used to have stories that were like really funny because they were so badly written.
Yeah, they used to like put way too much effort into like.
Yeah.
Those stories. We'd be like, this is Virgil's dildo that he uses to, I don't know.
Well, I remember like a long time ago, Cavo, another friend of ours, and I thought it would be really funny to have like this new age sounding song where we read out like the Virgil the Drippy Dragon story over it.
Yes,
we never finished or released it, but it was a funny idea.
The Virgil the Drippy is the one that I most distinctly remember.
I mean, it's probably the funniest name out of any of them. But yeah, check out these firebombs being thrown. That's a bit of an issue. Big ol' explosions everywhere.
That's very rude.
Quite. Let's go take care of that. Oops.
What the
Excuse me.
fuck?
Hello.
Hi, I'm James.
Oh no. Save that for the Silent Hill 2 Let's Play.
James Sunderland shows up in Dark Souls.
His weapon is the pillow.
He just starts smothering all the snake men with the pillow. I can't fit them all in my trunk.
And then Slim Eddie shows up and goes nuts.
James Sunderland is like kicking their ragdoll buddies towards his car.
I'm sorry, like, I'm at the point where I can't think of Silent Hill 2 without thinking of that stupid-ass mixtape anymore.
James Sunderland walks up to the bed of chaos and is like, "Bed of chaos, have you gone nuts?"
This guy's floating as well.
What? What? Who are you? Ah, another undead, eh? I took on Sen's fortune alone, but I'm no different from those vile creatures.
That's cool.
I was driven by conceit.
They did it to make him look tall.
You can handle it. Yes, I remember that feeling.
But he's not.
I was the same. So
Nope, because every character in this game is the same height, unless they, like, make a specific model for them. Let's see, is he selling anything I need? Doesn't look like it.
there's nothing more to say. I'm finished. We're both on the brink, you see. End of story.
You could probably drop Pyramid Head into Dark Souls and he'd probably fit in just fine.
But even be skinned alive.
I mean, people tend to make gifs of Silent Hill characters dancing. They make gifs of Dark Souls characters dancing. It's basically the same thing.
But, like, you know what I mean. Like, Pyramid Head has kind of a Dark Souls aesthetic.
Little
you know,
bit.
the head.
Alright, got the cage key, which means I need to go do more shit. I will go do said shit, then we will kill this boss, and then I think we'll be done with this stream for today.
Cool. I can't wait for it to be over. 'Cause
I just can't wait to be king.
I just can't wait to be done talking about Bad Dragon.
I can't wait to talk about it next time.
Yeah, that's actually what our podcast is going to be about, right?
Bad Dragon, yes.
I mean, every
And
episode
my journey to archive the Bad Dragon stories.
our every episode is about a different model.
Yes. It's kind of like that series on Lego toy lines that I saw on YouTube, except it's about Bad Dragon dildos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then eventually you think it's over, but then we get to the, like the toys that you stick your dick in. As opposed to things that are supposed to stimulate a dick being stuck in you.
I don't understand. I don't understand the business model.
Furries, man.
Someone had to...
Oh, God.
Someone had to risk a certain amount of capital to start the Bad Dragon business. They had to find a vendor who could manufacture the dragon dildo. They had to have the designs. Presumably
I think you can make that stuff yourself, can't you?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, he's sleeping against a wall that isn't there. That's amazing. Look at
I mean,
that.
I don't know. I guess it's possible.
Look
that
at
everything
this. He's sleeping against a wall that isn't there because he got knocked out. It's so cute.
It got knocked down, but I got up again.
Okay, you die now. Goodbye.
Fuck you. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe they're artisanally crafted. I have no idea.
Artisanal dildos. That's right.
But like, you know what I mean, though, right? Like it's a business. They, like like it's one thing to have like a funny haha, oh the dragon dildos. Like it's a real business.
Yeah.
First, and
And
do you a favor
I can't imagine.
to filing shrine.
I mean, maybe they are more perceptive than I am. I wouldn't assume something like that would.
Here's
would
one
be
thing
able
you have to understand. Is that furries are like generally incredibly wealthy, because somehow so many of them work in like IT, and they're running like so many of the things that we're using right now to like make this whole thing possible. Like furries basically run the internet.
No, because and even if like,
I don't know why I'm going this way.
I guess it's like any fetish industry where it's like, look, man,
Might as well
we
grab
just
this ring.
you don't realize it, but like there are so many freaks out there, and they'll spend the money because like, what else are you gonna do? How does that make you feel, knowing that there are people out there buying and using dragon dildos?
I look, dude, I've come to terms with this fact like fucking 12, 13 years ago. I don't know. Like, this is just like, yeah, this is just how the world works to me. I don't fucking...
You ever think about that and you're like, you know what? I'm not so strange.
I suppose.
They're just like you and me.
Furries don't run the night. They don't run it. Nobody does.
Furries
They
don't run the internet.
While they may not be as strong as an ape, don't want guys with them. Don't do it.
You might be saying no, no, no.
But all they hear is who wants cake.
See, it all ties back to cake. It works. We didn't have to change a single word. Except
I'm gonna
furries,
get
that's
that
it.
cake, Fred.
Give me that cake, Budro.
I kind of took a roundabout way, but I'm gonna go back down to Firelink Shrine and then just going back here.
Okay, Homeward Bone. Yeah, I remember that from last time.
You know we have to use our bone. That's what we do in Dark Souls.
Alright, I have a question, and it's a
Yes.
serious question. Okay. Is this the worst stream you've ever done?
I feel like you ask that like every other fucking week.
Yes, but I mean it this time.
Yeah, I feel like you also say that like every other fucking week.
Well, every single time I mean it.
No, the
We-
worst stream we've ever done was attempting to fucking speedrun Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories.
That is probably true. At least we got it out of the way very early.
At least
and I
I never
remember that-
tried speedrunning that shit again.
And even that was kind of like, it was, in my memory, it was kind of failed in a funny way, because it was mostly me yelling at you for making me sit and watch it.
I wasn't making you do shit. You have free will.
Yeah, well, but
Just remember, me sitting here and making fucking Ronnie Radke jokes or what the fuck ever, you're complicit in this shit. How does that make you feel?
I'm doing this against my will.
You're not even in, like, the same building as me. There's, like, no way I could be forcing you to do this.
Count told me that he would give me a wedgie if I didn't do this.
It was a swirly, actually. Get it right.
And he would give me a swirly and a wedgie.
A swedgie, if you will.
At the same time, he was going to give me a wedgie while giving me a swirly.
I was expecting you. As promised.
He told me that if I didn't do this stream, he was gonna shit his pants and throw it at me.
I was gonna shit my pants and blame it on you. That I was gonna throw it in the corner and make you clean
He
it
told
up.
me he was gonna shit his own pants, call the police, and tell them that it was my fault.
Okay,
And
now
get
this
me
is
a-
the worst stream we've ever done.
And get me
Speak to me again.
arrested
Do you know?
for shitting in his pants.
What the fuck?
That's what you said. Hey, you said it. You're the one that made the thread. I didn't really understand it either, but you, whatever.
I did. This is something that happened. He is just relaying a thing
That's
that
why
I did.
That's why I've had to put up with these streams for the last 2 years of my life.
So this might sound dumb.
Well,
Oh
this
my
is
God,
a
I can't even say this shit without laughing.
high energy, low IQ type of stream, so feel free.
You remember the goddamn the best worst Reddit thread that I sent you the screenshot of?
Yes, I do. That's very recently. You sent me
Like
that,
I
yes.
can't say it without cracking up.
Oh, I think you can do it. I believe in you. Do you want me to say it?
Yes.
All right, let me pull it up because I want to remember the exact wording here. You sent it to me the other day. Oh shit! I forget how much
We
stupid shit
send
we
each other
talk
a
about.
lot of horse shit.
I always forget about how much fucking shit, and all of it is stuff that's fucking
Just the most cancerous.
not worth the bandwidth.
Anyway, I'm gonna start this boss fight while you're doing that.
Alright, fine. I'll just say it when you're in the middle of the boss fight.
And I'll probably die as a result.
That's why I'm gonna do it like this. In fact, I'll just I'll surprise you with it.
Alrighty.
So anyway, tell me a little bit about this boss fight.
This is the Iron Golem. You can, I think this weapon is actually attacking too high for it to happen, but you can actually make him stagger and knock him off the ledge if you do enough damage to his feetsies. Oh, he grabbed me. And he can also
yeah,
throw
I
you off
remember-
of here if you do that.
We did a on the bangability tier list. I was very concerned about the proportions of his arms because
Oh,
they don't
yeah.
quite make sense. And we also could not find any images of him under the armor, so we had to kind of. I mean, we really only had our own perceptions to go by.
Uh-huh.
And this may sound
Which
extremely dumb, but
I think he just is the armor.
this may sound extremely dumb, but I peed in my humidifier after smoking meth.
Very nice. Very nice.
That was the Reddit thing he was talking about. How did you find that exactly?
I think it was like, so I've never actually watched a Northern Lion stream. I've just watched like compilations of them, and he very briefly talked about that for like, I don't know, 20 seconds or something.
That specific post?
Yeah. And it was linked from the video that was like
Oh.
clipping that, so I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And I clicked on it, and it was exactly what, yeah.
Well, look, we're from upstate New York. We know a thing or two about meth, okay?
I don't know if I'd say that. I don't
Not from
know all that
personal
much about meth.
Not from, well, we watched that Whitest Kids You Know video, so we know how to make it, certainly.
I don't actually know how to make it. I don't think that was every oh, I hit him on the feet enough. I don't think that was every single step.
Let's just pretend. Let's just assume it is.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
Because I don't want to go on my YouTube channel and say, hey everybody, I know how to do this thing that's illegal.
I know how to bake cookies.
Why are you such a
and I also know how to dunk them in milk.
What is wrong with you?
I'm sort of very
You're a little
very
quirky.
very obliquely making a Richard Pryor reference.
Oh.
Richard Pryor, famous. So if you don't know the famous lore,
I know Richard Pryor liked drugs.
Richard Pryor did cocaine once and set himself on fire.
Yes.
And he did a set once where it was, this is cool.
This also happened to Richard Pryor.
This also happened to Richard Pryor. Yes. But he right after the incident he did a stand-up set, and he opened up the set. He was like, so you all know I like milk and cookies, right? So one night I made a little mistake. I mixed the skim milk and the 2% milk, and when I dunked my cookie in the milk, the shit exploded. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite stand-up jokes ever.
I hate when that happens.
He's like, of all the motherfuckers that have ever done freebasing, I'm the one that gets set on fire.
So anyway, your question was answered. We're now in Anne Orlando.
Hey!
Or as Souls fans like to call it, anal rodeo.
Of course they do.
And we're just going to go over here. And talk to this friend.
Well,
Hi, friend.
you are a rare visitor.
Oh,
Welcome
this
to
friend
the
is like
City of Anor,
badass.
chosen undead. If you seek Lord Gwyn's old keep, exit here and head straight yonder.
Leaning up against the wall, smoking cigarettes,
A revelation shall visit thee. What follows
listening
thereafter
to
depends upon
Skinny Puppy.
And we can reinforce our Estus flask with her.
Peeing in their humidifier after smoking meth.
Well,
That's her favorite thing to
I
do.
am the keeper of
Yeah,
the bonfire.
badass.
If not for me,
Never pee on a bonfire after smoking meth.
a gatekeeper.
You ever just pee?
and a guard. That's my call.
That guy did.
After smoking meth? Listen, that probably didn't really happen.
It might have. I mean, this was on the r/meth.
How many people on r/meth
He
are
posted
just
pictures
trolling
of his room with, like, the meth piss cloud. Like, there's, like, this white fog that appeared in his room. Because the next day after he got sober, he forgot he had pissed in his humidifier.
Wait, there's images?
Yes, so he turned
Oh.
on his humidifier. And it made, like, this thick white cloud in the air that he said got him high.
Oh, that changes everything.
So, I mean, they were like, pictures of, like, you know, the white fog in his room and these, like, lights that he had set up. So, like, I mean, I'm not saying that confirms that it happened, but I'm just saying there were pictures, so...
Did anybody ask him if he did it the way that the whitest kids you know explained to do it?
No, nobody thought to bring that up amazingly.
Do you have a Reddit account? Can you ask him?
I don't even know if I remember the login information. I'd have to see.
Yeah, you could always just make a new account and then ask him.
I could.
Log into our
I've already done that before. Alright, so I think that's it for Dark Souls today. We always find the best notes to end these streams on.
I think this stream turned out pretty well.
You asked earlier if it was the worst stream we've done, and the answer is clearly no at this point.
I've come around on it.
Just like math. Okay, bye.